Look at me.
Well, guys, that was the section Mindfucks, and now we want to get into the story that we've been waiting for quite some time now.
I want to hear the legend of Mid Pump.
The mid pump story.
The legend. I don't know if it's a legend just yet.
If we spread it
tell the
around-
story.
I
Tell the
think,
story.
yeah,
We got to hear the story
Yeah.
first.
It's
the infamous mid pump.
we'll put it on number one trending on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Oh man, where do I begin? Oh, so I was a sophomore in high school,
Mhm.
and I had a girlfriend at the time who shall remain unnamed.
Unnamed unless she wants to put it
Yeah,
in.
anonymous, unless she pops up and we have to just cut this story out because she got mad. But yeah, so we're two little lovebirds, and so I was gonna go hang out at her house, at her dad's house, because her parents were divorced. So
Mhm.
this weekend it was at her dad's house.
Was your girlfriend there?
No, it was just me and her dad. Yeah, so I was a sophomore, so I wasn't driving. So my parents took me, and it was later at night, so like past 6, I'd say.
Mhm.
I think it was dark by the time I got there, so like around 6, 7.
Okay.
And the reason I had gone over was because her dad wasn't home. So, yeah, we're gonna mud wrestle a little bit.
Wrestle butt naked.
Wrestle naked a little bit. You know the vibes. And yeah, so her dad wasn't home. And yeah, I get there. My parents don't think anything of it. They just drop me off. They're like, we'll pick you up at like 10 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so we walk in, put a little Netflix on, get the vibe going. And clothes comes off. I don't know how, but
Like magic.
yeah, I just 1 minute I fully closed, next minute
My cheeks
it's
are
out. Yeah. Next minute I got 2 inches hanging out.
Standing tall.
Yeah. No, but then yeah, we just like some high schoolers, we get to
We
it.
get to it.
And yeah, so like nobody was home, so we just get it going. And then
Nice.
I'd say, oh man, like 15, 20 minutes in, her door busts open, and it's her dad.
What the bro?
And it happened to be that I was half mid pump. Yeah. So that's where the name comes
You're
from.
1 inch deep in her daughter, bro.
Yeah.
1 inch in, 1 inch out.
Yeah, 1 inch in, 1 inch out. That's all I got. No, but it was crazy because her dad knew something was up because he didn't come in through the garage. He like parked on the side of the street because if the garage would have opened, we would have heard it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We would have like put our clothes back on. I would have walked out or something.
Yeah.
We would have like been more prepared for it.
Yeah.
But nah, door just busted open.
Dude,
And
what
yeah.
the f-
And
Hope it
then
was sweating balls.
and then it was weird because he just walked out. He didn't say anything. He like opened the door, looked at me, He was like, damn, this guy packing.
No,
And
no.
close-
He was like, damn, I can't really say nothing.
Damn, continue, I guess. Fuck.
Putting good
Nah,
genes in the family.
This guy double cheeked up. Now he walked in,
What cheeked up.
looked at us, and then closed the door and walked back out. And then we're like freaking out. We like closed the door, or like he closed the door, but like we start getting our clothes back on.
Maybe he went to go get y'all some snacks and water.
Some eatery.
Yeah. Rehydrate. Nah, but we put our clothes back on, and we were freaking out. We're like, fuck, what are we gonna do? Like, what are we gonna tell him? Like, what do we tell him at this point?
Yeah.
And like I said, her parents were divorced, so we're like, fuck, if he tells your mom, he's gonna tell my mom, or like she's gonna tell my mom.
Yeah.
Because my parents were cool with her mom, not her dad.
Yeah.
And we're like, so if he tells your mom, we're both fucked. And but we just like had to walk out there.
Yeah.
Like there was no other choice.
What were you supposed to say? It's not what it looks like.
Yeah.
Nigga, what-
Sorry, man.
Bro,
Like,
you're
no,
winning Steve
you
and
know
my
how,
daughter.
like,
What do you mean?
in movies, like, people, like, put their bed sheet over them and this and that.
Yeah.
Nah, we were, like, out. Like,
Ass
in the
naked.
middle of the fucking room.
Oh
Just,
my.
yeah.
Bro, what the hell?
Dude, I was assault. It was, like, my second time having sex, dog.
Oh my
Like, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just having fun.
in the middle of the room, just butt ass naked.
Like, leg up on the wall and shit.
Looking at yourself in the mirror, just like,
Yeah, I was like, damn, I got good strokes. Nah, but we get fully clothed, and I open the door. So, like, she stands behind me.
mm-hmm.
And the door gets, like, halfway open, and I make eye contact with him. And he was like, a older white guy. So he was just like, get the fuck out of my house. Like, he didn't yell at me
Mhm.
or anything. He was just like, get the fuck out of my house. Like, in the most serious way.
Yeah.
And I just, like, shrugged my shoulders. I was like, all right. All right, I'll get to stepping. Respect. And, I just walk out. And, like I said, I didn't have a car. So I was like, fuck, I had to call my dad. And it's going to be weird because it's, like, 8:39.
Mhm.
And my dad was like, I'll pick you up at 10. And, it'd be weird because my dad's like, why do you want to be picked up
happened?
early?
Like, he's gonna ask you what
Yeah.
happened.
And I was like, fuck, like, what do I do at this point? So I just, like, walked down the street. And, like, I don't know what he told her or what. But I see a car coming back, and it's his car.
Mhm.
And I was, like, up the street a little bit. But, I was like, fuck, like, if he sees me, he's going to come back towards me and, like, beat my ass or something. So I, like, hop behind a bush real quick. And I just hide behind the bush until he passes. And, he just goes back to work. And then I get a phone call, and it's my girl.
Oh,
And she's
my
like,
God.
hey, he's gone for good now. He's like, so we can, like, calm down. We can, like, talk about it.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
Talk about
We
it.
can, like, see, like, what, like, because, like, what if he tells my mom? Like, we're
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
And so we just, like, both had to calm down and shit.
Mhm.
So I go back, and, so from freaking out to going at
Back
it
into
again.
it. All right, we're
Gots
cool.
to see it through, my boy.
Gots to see it
See
through.
it through, bro.
And job gets done.
Deed has to be done.
Deed has to be done. Had to see it through.
You can't start a deed and not finish it.
Yeah, I can't go home blue balled. Just because your dad walked in, like, what a fucking cock block.
The nerve of this guy.
And job gets done, and it's 10, and my dad picks me up, and nobody knew about it. So, and like, magically, he doesn't tell her mom.
Mm-hmm.
So
to this day, they don't know.
nobody knows to this day.
To this day.
Except for me, her, and her dad.
And now us.
Yeah.
And our
And
three
our
viewers.
Yeah.
Which happens to be us still.
Yeah, and the funny part is my dad, so it was like up by Constitution,
Yeah.
and we were driving back home, and we passed by Sonic. He was like, "Hey, you want like a shake or something?" And I get rewarded for the day, so
Yes, sir. Take the dub.
got the dub and got the ice cream after.
Said, hey. Your dad was like, hey, my boy.
He's like, "I know something's up. Let's get the reward."
No, but realistically, your dad probably did know what was up.
I don't know, man, because I was like freaking out still. So I don't know.
Bro, I promise you probably knew because my parents told me they low key always knew when I was not they didn't say anything for the longest time. They just kept it under wraps.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
I'm sure your dad knew. He was sitting there. He's like, my boy needs some ice cream.
Yeah, my boy needs some ice cream right now.
He just finished piping. He needs some ice cream. Well, we finally got it. The infamous mid-pump story.
The legend
The
of Mid.
infamous.
If you guys want to listen to it again and again and again,
Here it is to stay forever.
it'll be forever online.
Yeah.
The story is now
First it was a secret, now it's out
immortalized
everywhere, yo.
Well, what a great way to end the first episode of the third season of This Life podcast.
Yeah.
If you guys are down to see more of Danny and more of Obed,
Sure.
then tune in next week for more episodes, both in podcast form, audio, and now on YouTube. So please continue to support us. Listen, watch it, comment, share it, subscribe, and we'll
And let us know, how do blind people wipe? Or what? Know when to stop wiping?
Put it in the comments.
Also, feel free to let us know what kind of things you want to hear our input about.
Exactly.
Hey, any topics, any ideas,
Any questions? We could do
Let
a
us
Q&A later on.
Yeah,
Yeah, at the end.
let us know. We're first episode.
All three of you let us know.
If you have questions about us, we'd all be happy to answer, so you guys could get to know us a little bit better.
Yeah.
Hey, we're here for it. Thank you guys so much for all your support.
And on to a new season.
Hey, new season. Here we go. Start of a new season.
Yes, sir.
Goodbye.